Hey guys, it's Coop from Garage Gym Reviews, and today we have the 2024 Fitness Most Wanted. This is the best, most innovative gym equipment of the past year. We've done this every year for a couple of years. I think this is like the third annual or so. Basically, I want to tell you and basically give awards for what I think is the most innovative equipment that I've tested or has come out over this past year. There is varying pricing, both really high end and also really low end. There are going to be some things here I would guess that for vast majority of you, you've never even heard of. There's just some random stuff that I've used over the past year that I love. I have 36 different things. I'm going to have a best in show at the end. Honestly, this is my favorite one I've made yet. Just like the list from this past year, the stuff that has come out. It's just very varied and very cool. Oh, also, before I get into this, if there's anything that you want to shout out, anything that you want me to try, anything that you think should have gotten an award, any way you disagree with me, shout out in the comments. I'd love to hear it because I want to review more stuff. If there's stuff I'm missing, stuff that came out this past year, or stuff you're excited for this next year, I want to hear from you. So let me know in the comments. Okay, first one is the most innovative rack / functional trainer. So this is like an integrated functional trainer rack. I would say this is the year of the functional trainer rack. We've had like the year of the belt squat, year of other stuff. This one I think is the year of this. I have two for this. This is the only one I have two for, and the only reason is because I haven't been able to use them like in depth yet. So I'm kind of basing it on some little bit of in-person use and what I've seen online, and that is the Rep Aris 2.0 as well as the Rogue FMHR. These two I think are the most innovative for different reasons. There are a lot to like. There's a lot of options coming from Rogue within this one. The Rep Aris 2.0 is on pre-order, but I've been able to use it. These are like the best. These are very expensive, but man, they are so cool, so integrated. There's just a lot of stuff that you can do with them. I think for this year, those two are the most interesting within that category, and I'm really excited to get them in to review them. So if you'd like to see that video, make sure you subscribe because we'll have reviews on both of those as well as comparisons. This video is brought to you by AllInOne. I've been using AllInOne for the past year or so. AllInOne is an electrolyte sugar-free drink mix. Basically, it's salt, flavored salt that you put in your water. It tastes very good. They now have a bubbly version that tastes even better. Basically, it's a great option if you want to drink something other than sugary drinks. You want some benefits from electrolytes. Basically, the way I use AllInOne is at the end of my day or midday when I'm starting to get tired. Basically, this is a good pick-me-up. Once I take this midday, I usually get out of the midday slump and then I'm able to keep working or training. But I've been using AllInOne for over a year. I'm a huge fan, and they now sponsor the channel. If you'd like to get your own free sample pack with any AllInOne drink purchase, you can check out the link below the like button. Go through there. It has an exclusive offer for you where you can purchase them. Also, try these. These are very good. Whether you buy them or not is your choice. It's the choice of a new generation. Okay, then most innovative lat pull down. This is one I actually used in Sweden. It's a company that doesn't sell in the US yet, but I know is working towards it. This is the ATX Trinity Tower. This lat pull down is awesome. It's lat pull down, low row, has this adjustable seat for low rows. Also though, it has an adjustable mechanism on the back that's really innovative that allows you to lower the cable start. It's just, man, I really like it. The ATX Trinity Tower, I used it at a guy named Bojan's gym, which we did a walkthrough. If you'd like to see that, you can click up here. But man, that thing is awesome. Okay, next, most innovative lever arms. Honestly, most lever arms, they're just not useful. There's not much you can do with them. I'm not doing a lot of dynamic like snatch work with lever arms or doing like jammer arm type stuff, basically from football days. That kind of lever arm just doesn't work. The kind of lever arm that does work is the one that uses like the Vendetta plates. They were the ones that really came out with the Vendetta plates, go on, allow you to push in. But the best, most innovative lever arms are definitely the PRX Halo arms. I've been using those in my garage gym. We have a review. It's either going to come out before or after this, but it's around the same time. If you'd like to see it, make sure you subscribe, or you can check the backlog. The PRX Halo arms are amazing. There are some little minor tweaks and changes I'd like to see them make, but generally, I just used them this morning. You can tell with my 3D delts. I use them for shoulder press. There is just so many different ways that you can use them because you can adjust them side to side. You can also lock them in place so you can lock the start position. Lever arms are pretty much useless to me, if you're not able to lock them in, and they just made these, they're really well done. Work on 5/8" racks or 1" racks without needing any special adapters or buying separate ones. Man, they killed it. Honestly, probably my favorite product yet from PRX. It's very well done. But attached to those, and this category is a small one. I got a lot of smaller brands on here I want to shout out that are doing cool stuff. One of them is the most innovative jammer arm handles. These go to Rohrmann Strength, and they're megalith handles. They have a patented design that they've come out with that uses bearings so that everything spins. Both the handle spins, like on a barbell, but also the handle attachment on the lever arm spins too, with a stainless steel pin. Oh, they're so sweet. Honestly, they just they make the whole system work together. The standard handles that come with jammer arms, it's just but the rotating handles from Megalith also make it great for lateral raise. The knurling is just great. Love them. Okay, most innovative small garage gym tool, Mad Spotters. These are a really cheap tool that work really well with dumbbells. Basically, you set up a barbell wherever you'd like, or a Smith machine. That's kind of what I use mine on. You throw them on your dumbbell. You then place the hook on the bar, or you can place the hook on the bar first and then set your dumbbell up. If you're doing a really heavy dumbbell, sometimes I'll do it like that. You can then basically lift them off. You can start dumbbell bench or shoulder press at the top of the rep, like you would a barbell. Basically, it takes the most annoying part of using dumbbells, putting them up on your knees and then lifting up. It takes that part out of it, and it allows people that are using loadable dumbbells so they can use them at heavy weights too without having them smash into their knees. It's just a tool that's very cheap and one that I think works well. I recommend a lot of people. So most innovative small garage gym tool. Then safety spotters, most innovative safety spotters by far, surplus strength stealth spotters. These are a side mountable spotter arm. They're very well made, very strong, but take up like 4 inches of space, maybe even less on the upright, which means you can get them very far down for most people's use, where they're not dropping thousands of pounds from 5 feet above them. Like, they're gonna hold every weight that you can hold. They are so overbuilt. Powder coat is extremely well done. Laser cut is extremely well done on them. They are my favorite spotter arm. Those are the alpha arms, but if I could only have one, I'd probably keep the stealth spotters. Very well done. Then most innovative all-in-one piece of equipment, the Freak Athlete Nordic Hyper. The Freak Athlete Nordic Hyper can just do a ton of different stuff. They've innovated on it to add color knobs so it's easier to figure out what you're gonna do. Honestly, this is one that I see in a ton of people's home gyms, and it just takes up very little space, and the versatility it provides for that is awesome. You can do everything from Nordic curls to GHD to sit-ups. You've got a Bulgarian split squat. You can use it kind of like a reverse hyper. Dude, there's just a lot that you can do with it. It works very well. I'm hoping they come out with like a more premium option, but I like that they came out with just basically a good price point option. Very well done. Big fan. The best, most innovative Nordic curl, Shogun Nordex. I prefer personally the Shogun Nordex over the Freak Athlete Nordic Hyper. Reason being, I'm not using all the other functionality on the Nordic Hyper. I want just a back extension that's really well done and a Nordic curl board. And the Shogun Nordex, the quality of it, the shipping, like the assembly, the stainless steel, everything about it is just, so well done, dude. They've got basically the neoprene pads. Honestly, one of my favorite pieces of equipment from the past year. I use it all the time, every lower body day. That one, it's great. Then, most innovative adjustable dumbbells, definitely the Repins. Without a doubt, the Rep times Pepin, Fast Series adjustable dumbbells. I love to see that like collaboration from a smaller brand with a bigger brand using manufacturing power, using the smaller brands like just focus and innovation. I think it's awesome. You got to use them. When I was out in Germany, I used the Fast Series. They're like my main dumbbell. They're the ones I have in my garage gym. I don't know if I'll replace them yet with the Repins, but I know I'm excited that there's a price point that most people can afford. It's just, they're definitely the most innovative. Heavy max weight, great knurling, very durable, quick changing, just the fit and finish feel of them. Oh, it's so good. Honestly, second place on the most innovative adjustable dumbbells would probably be Rec 2, the quick draws. They don't have a high max weight, but I do think they're innovative and they're extremely durable. They threw them off a freaking roof and they were just fine. So good for Rep on the adjustable dumbbell front. Then most innovative barbell collars, Titan Twist Lock Pros. The aluminum, the knurling, the magnets, like the quick change. they're really well done. There's a reason they sold out. People freaking love those things. I like them. Really easy to use. They look cool. I hope they come out with some other colors, but definitely most innovative for this past year. Then most innovative treadmill. And on this front, if you'd like to see more cardio, like most innovative, best of for the past year, our other channel, Garage Gym Reviews Everything, and Lindsay is going to be doing a full video similar to this of Fitness Most Wanted, but focusing more on cardio as well as recovery and some supplements as well. If you'd like to see her picks over there on Garage Gym Reviews Everything, we'll put a link below the like button. You should just go subscribe if you want that sort of content. But I've got one over here for most innovative treadmill, more from a strength training, just versatility range, and that is the Treadmill from Bells of Steel. I say it's the most innovative because they've done some innovative things on it, like the removable J hooks and some of that sort of thing. It's got some refinement. You'll see in the review, it definitely needs some refinement. It needs some fit and finish work. There's some adjustments that need to be made, but generally the foundation and overall idea of it, I think is pretty innovative. So I've got that there. And then another cardio, just like the most innovative cardio piece, I'm gonna say is actually the Torque Fitness Relentless Ripper. This is a wall mount or rack mountable ski erg from Torque. They just did really well with it. The overall fit and finish of Torque products is really well done. The powder coat that they use, just like the feeling of even the plastic piece that's got the honeycomb pattern on it to adjust the resistance. It feels really good. I don't know if I'd replace my ski erg for it. Just like Concept 2 is just GOAT status, but it's just real compact. I think it's a cool garage gym tool, and I think it's really innovative for cardio. Okay, most innovative weight plates. I'm gonna go with the weighted out urethane plates. Reason being, these are the thinnest bumper plates I think that are gonna be on the market. Basically, they took their steel plates and wrapped them in urethane. So they're 45 pounds, but they are just insanely thin, insanely thin. So for people that want a bumper plate, but want to be able to fit as much weight as you can on the bar, they killed it. So we have some coming in for a review. If you'd like to see that, make sure you're subscribed. Most innovative belt squat, Fringe Sport times Kaizen Mammoth belt squat with the kickstand. Now, I know there's some people that have problems with the kickstand. Honestly, I don't even have the kickstand yet, and I'm the one who told them they should do the kickstand. Send me the kickstand. I want to try it. But I think for the price, this lever arm, just the details they came up with, the adjustability, the way it works on a bunch of different racks for a really cheap price, that's the most innovative belt squat from the past year. You guys killed it with that one. Most innovative functional trainer, I'm going with another Torque Fitness product, the Anchor 7. There are a lot of functional trainers that are out there, but from an innovation standpoint, you could technically, I would do this if I had a PRX rack, one of those foldable racks, is put it in the middle of the wall. Dude, you just have so much versatility in a very small space. That's the one that I think is most innovative. They now added the trolleys that go up and down so you can adjust them. After the review we did, they did really well with that one. Then another cable machine, I've got to call out most innovative cable machine, Repodonis. I think the Repodonis is just really innovative with the fact that they're using a 2-to-1 pulley ratio on the functional trainer, 1-to-1 on the lat pull down and low row. The details on it, I actually really like that they went with the stack weight they did and then offer the option to throw plates on. I think it's just really well done. It is really thick. It's got really long depth. I want to use it more. I'm not sure if it's going to replace my Prime Fitness single stack. The Prime Fitness is just really well done too, but the price point of it, I like that piece. If anybody's looking for a lat pull down low row and has a little bit extra money to spend and wants like a lifetime product that's going to last forever, you're never going to have to replace, that's probably going to be it. And then they have the topper of the Pegasus that attaches with the adjustability. Like, this has been a great year for it. Then most innovative barbell storage. I've got two for this. Mainly one, but a second one that I really want to come out and I've seen teased. But one definitely is the Darko Anchor. This is one that I recently got in. I put it on my cross members on the top of my Rhino. I have 2 bars up there. They make multiple versions. It's just a real simple, really well executed product. Made by a guy who loves gym equipment, loves home gyms. He's doing all different sorts of things with colors, and also, like, I have a USA flag printed version on my plastic to protect the barbell. It's cool. It's really cool idea. Fits on both 5/8" and 1" hole racks. Sits on the top, makes them secure. It's just something that really only somebody who would really be looking for a solution could come up with. So great job. Then another one though is the Clevabuilt basically Lazy Susan barbell holder. I forget the name of it. It's basically, I don't even know if they have a name yet. It's still in prototype. I don't think they're selling it yet, but it's a barbell that sits on bearings that you put bars in, barbell holder that spins like a Lazy Susan. So basically you can get to any bar you want. And I think more than that, it just has the cool feature of being able to spin. Okay, then just a random category, most innovative knurled goodness. Basically just like we all love knurling. What's the most innovative in the knurl world? JD Gym equipped. Everything. That dude's stuff is awesome. Like everything he comes up with, I just like have a wish list of stuff and it just ends up being full of JD Gym equipped stuff because he's making all sorts of handle attachments for dumbbells. He's making all sorts of lat pull down bars. He's got like, his stuff is awesome and it's all stainless steel, all really well done. Knurling is just amazing. I mean, I want everything he makes. In fact, one thing I'm trying to get him to make is I have an Olympia Cremina. It's a type of espresso machine. It's a lever espresso machine. I'm trying to get him to make me a knurled handle for my lever on the espresso machine and then the portafilter handle. I want it. Definitely overly aggressive knurl on him too, for sure. Then I've got 2 from Prime Fitness. Most innovative leg extension leg curl, and definitely one that's on my like grail list. I want one of these so bad, but it's a freaking year wait time. I went to order one, gave me the quote, a year. But that means that, I mean, they just got to scale, but people want their stuff. And this is a piece that I really want. This is the leg extension leg curl combo plate loaded from Prime Fitness. You're like, plate loaded? Why would you want that? It's because they got their smart strength or whatever technology. The technology, guys. They got the technology. No, what's so sick about it is they have the weight horns so you can affect the strength curve. So you can have the heaviest part of the movement if you use the top horns in the stretch portion, which is what you want for hypertrophy, for the gains, baby. I'd like to do a review on that. If you guys would like to see more machine, commercial-oriented equipment type stuff, let me know in the comments. It's not gonna replace all the stuff we're doing now, but just add it on. And then another one from them, and this is the most innovative, surprisingly useful, but very expensive piece of equipment. Wow, these categories are getting deep. That's the Prime Fitness Prodigy Stability Pad. Basically, and I need to do a video on this. If you'd like to see a video basically building out my free motion functional trainer, let me know because it is just over the top. I added some more stuff the other day. I just ordered new pulleys to replace them, but I added an upright to the front of my functional trainer. So then I can attach this pad and I basically have a Cybex Bravo, but I think in some ways better. It's awesome. This brace pad is very well done. It is so expensive. Oh, it's like 500 bucks for this little pad. When I bought it, my like soul died. But then I got it in and I started using it and I was like, yeah, it was worth it. Then most innovative rack attachment. This one goes to Bulletproof again. And it's the Isolator. They come out with some new versions of it. It's either the Isolator or the VTS. We haven't used the VTS yet, but basically Bulletproof owns this category. Most innovative rack attachment. The Isolator is awesome. I want to get the longer arm in and test it and basically let you know what I think of it with some of the other movements. I know Nathan absolutely loves it because he stole it from me. The Bulletproof Isolator is sick, as is the new VTS, which I haven't been able to use yet. It just looks like a cool idea. So if you'd like to see those, make sure you subscribe because we have them coming out. Okay, most innovative specialty bar, Rep Open Trap Bar. Definitely. That thing is awesome. I've talked about that thing. We recently did a review. It's either coming out in the future or going to come out. Basically a 1 year later review after using it all the time. Man, the camber function on that, the price point, they just did a really well job of that. There's definitely things I'd change. Watch that video rep so you can figure out the ways to improve it and make a V2, but you still won. Most innovative cable attachment. This may not be one that you guys even know of. The Dynepic Spiral Strength Dually. There's a name for you. Dynepic, I don't even know if they make anything else other than this. But this is a cable tricep rope that attaches to a pulley, like basically a rock climbing pulley. They're cones, and basically you can do this sort of thing for adjusting them side to side. But more than that, the reason I like it is the cones just feel so good on triceps. I'll use them for hammer curls sometimes. I attached them to Rhino, did hammer curls. This morning I actually did them for face pulls. We grab them like this, face pulls. The cones just feel, oh, they're amazing in hand. They're rubberized. They have this like weird spiral pattern. They're awesome. You can get them on Amazon. They're not crazy priced. They're expensive for a tricep rope, but the best tricep rope. Most innovative lat pull down bar. the Mutant Metals Arc lat pull down bar. I just ordered one, and they've got a special edition that you can ask for that's 5 degrees, but instead of being 5 degrees slanted down, it's slanted up. So it's 5 degrees up. You're like, why would that matter? Look up Larry Scott lat pull downs. He'll inform you. An old school bodybuilder. Basically, pinkies up is supposed to increase the stretch of your lats. I've never used one. I'm just really excited to use them. But the arc lat pull down is just a bracket that you then attach his handles into. The UDA handles, the same one you use for his dip attachment. So you can use those for the dip attachments. You can use those for lat pull down. Basically, you can use it for pull-ups. There's all sorts of stuff that you can basically modulate and use them in. I love the idea. And the arc idea to use them on cables is awesome. So, and I love the fact that they have a basically underground version of it up. I'll let you know after I get it what I think of like that angle. Regardless, I love the handles. I've got a pair of them, so being able to use those on lat pull down, money. The most innovative dip attachment, I'm gonna say, is the Rogue Velocidor. Rogue Velocidor, so heavy, so overbuilt, so rogue, but the design idea of being able to tilt up the handles, the knurling on it, the adjustability and width, that thing is just awesome. That thing works really well. I'm a big fan of that handle assembly. It's sweet. Is it more innovative than Mutant Metals? I don't have Mutant Metals. I haven't reviewed them, but I think I may have used them at a show or something. But I think Velocidor it's just really innovative. Then most innovative pull-up bar, I'm gonna say, are the Kensui Swissy handles, because they go on a pull-up bar. You can also use them now with the eyelet on cable crossovers. I think there's something that every home gym owner should have. They're knurled. I use them all the time. They just work really well. I love that they don't swivel. They feel good in hand, good size, cheap. Most innovative pull-up bar. Most innovative bench, I'm still given to Ironmaster. There wasn't a bench this year that I felt like came out that was more innovative than the Still and the new improved V2 Ironmaster Pro bench. That's the bench. Honestly, I have a Rogue Thompson Fat Pad Monster Bench 2.0 from Rogue in my garage. Dude, it's just catching dust right now. I've been using the Ironmaster even on flat bench. I just use it. It's just so easy, light, get it out, does everything you'd want it to, does it quick. That thing, man, Ironmaster, keep improving that. Give me some better foam, some better vinyl. Oh, I like that thing. Most innovative bougie equipment, Oak Club Magpin 3, the third version. The new stainless steel version with the knurling on the outside, the embedded magnets that just stick, right amount of stickiness. They're just, I say bougie because it's just like such an over-the-top purchase, but they're one of those things you would use every time you work out, and just the feel, just the use of them is, oh, they feel so good. But if you want a cheaper version, the Fringe Sport mag pins, honestly, for most of you guys, or the speed pin from Surplus Strength, but I'd probably go mag pins from Fringe Sport. Great options. Most innovative leg press. This is one that I actually have on order. If you'd like to see a review on it, let me know. But also, this is one that I was able to use with a lot of their other stuff. A lot of their stuff for the first time when I was in Germany. This is one you guys probably never heard of. And it's not really designed for home gyms in the price point, but it's a perfect home gym piece in the size, the compactness. And that is the Gymleco leg press. It is so compact, so smooth. It's just crazy smooth. And how small it is, it takes up like the same size of a bench. Awesome. Most innovative leg press. Most innovative squat rack system, Eleiko Prestera. I think that's the most innovative squat rack system, like the ecosystem. This isn't price point. People get mad when you say Eleiko's good, like, no, it's so expensive. Listen, I'm not saying it's the best value. I'm saying most innovative. Dude, their ecosystem is so good, so good. But Eleiko, you got to get me a lat pull down, center mount, lat pull down, low row, and you got to get me a belt squat. That would make that system just over the top. Then most innovative outdoor gym equipment, Swing Sesh. The Swing Sesh is sick. Got one in my backyard. My kids freaking love that thing. They constantly come out with new stuff. Most innovative outdoor, like, they're blowing everybody else away. You've got other companies like Beaverfit that are doing some cool outdoor stuff. But man, the powder coat they did on this thing, just what you can do with it. It's nice for lifting, but also it's really, for any parents out there, every parent that I know that's got one of these, I've got some friends that have them, they freaking love them. They just work really well. Then most innovative brand. So I've got 2 here, most innovative brand and most innovative best of show overall. Definitely Rep Fitness for the past year. They smoked it for the past year. Rep wins most innovative for the past year. They also probably have the most on here. Then I would say most innovative overall, best in show, most impressive for me this past year. I think last year would have been maybe the Bulletproof Isolator. This year, Beyond Power Vulture 1. Definitely, dude. That thing's blown me away. Like, for real. That thing is, that is best in show. This past year, that is the most innovative piece of gym equipment over the past year. And I think it's only just begun. Like, the algorithm keeps getting better and better. They're taking feedback that I've given them on just like different things I want added to the app to make it more user-friendly and just more useful. Start to adjust some things like the strength curve, start to be able to start at the top of reps and stuff like that. But man, I am really impressed with that thing. Yeah. So most impressive, best in show, won the show, Beyond Power Vulture. Good job, guys. All right. What I miss? Who do you think deserves to be in the top? Are there any that I called out that you want to echo and be like, yeah, that's a good piece? Let other people know in the community know in the comments below. This has been Coop from Garage Gym Reviews. We'll see you next time. Peace.